Так. Так, живучий, да? Бегуна. Так, траванулся еще где-то. Поесть из котелка. Ой-ой-ой, лепешечек мне тут положили. Красиво. Так, это у нас что такое? Что интересно? Ого. Ну давай, мельник. Братишка спас мне жизнь. Нельзя его игнорить.
My name's Henry. Thank you for taking care of me here.
My name's Peshek, and I'm the miller here. You've already met my niece, Teresa. She took care of you for 2 whole weeks while you were in limbo. And talking of you being at death's door, while you were lying here, you worked up quite a bill with the bloodletter, who came now and again to keep you alive with his potions. That quack doesn't come cheap. I paid him what I could, but I still, that is, you still owe him.
I see. Well, it's better to be in debt than to lie dead in a ditch. What do I owe? I'm not afraid of hard work.
You won't pay for that shoveling manure. I might have a better job for you. And it's not something any fool can do. If you prove to me you're a clever lad, I might trust you with something you could really make money from. What do you say?
Это мельник. Ты явно не простой мельник.
Well, what would you need from me?
A trifle. Just to take something from someone and bring it to someone else. And not get caught while you're doing it.
Пиздануть,
That
значит,
sounds
да?
straightforward enough. Except for not get caught. Why would anyone want to catch me?
Oh, don't worry. It's just a job like any other. Only this one requires, let's say, the right moral disposition. Do corpses bother you?
No
Boys,
honourable
yeah,
man
трупов.
should touch them. That's the executioner's job.
Своего так.
Did you expect I'd give you a hoe and send you out to the fields? You can dig all right, but somewhere else. I want to know whether you're going to hide behind some stupid fucking scruples, or if you might be useful for more unconventional work.
I was prepared for just about anything, but that's a bit much. But go on. Tell me more.
Listen, it's about this ring my mate, Wojciech, the Kohelnitz miller, had his eye on. Trouble is, they buried the ring by the gibbet along with the villain they hung while he was wearing it.
Jesus Christ. You want me to dig up a corpse, take a ring from it, and give it to your friend in Kohelnitz? Is nothing sacred to you?
Money first, morals later. That fellow is dead. He won't miss it. Whatever bleeding heart came up with the idea that it's disrespectful to disturb a corpse never read the Bible. Still a human body, only it's missing a soul. Why be disgusted by something created by God?
I think I've already heard more than I need to know. You've got the tongue of the devil himself. If you tried hard enough, I bet you could justify sodomy with a goat.
Watch your mouth, boy. There's a shovel here around the mill somewhere. If there's any problem, come and see me. And here's something on the side to make you dig better.
Thanks. I'll need it. I can't believe I've come to this. Digging up corpses.
Oh, and watch out for the executioner and his hounds. They're pretty savage. And I don't just mean the dogs. You can just throw them some meat. The dogs, that is. But the executioner? Well, don't vex him.
Так. Ну, мне нужно раскопать труп, ограбить его. Тереза, может быть, поговорим? Еще и лопата стоит нужно.
Have you eaten yet?
Yes, it was very good. Did you bake it yourself?
I did. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Так, лопата, да? Он сказал, что где-то здесь у него лопата есть. Вот где подробнее не сказал. Брат. Ты, конечно, не очень похож на мельника, больше похож на повара. Но где, прости, твоя, блять, лопата? Почему здесь нельзя бегать, не прыгать? Лопата. Ага, лопату вижу. Так, что тут вообще есть? Новое занятие. Так, это пан местный. Кольцо мертвеца, да? Сюда, может быть, сгонять? Налево. Так, кстати, что насчет мяса у меня есть? У меня есть сушеное мясо. Видимо, его и можно будет кинуть собакам. Если у меня вообще нет оружия. Есть только кулачки мои сильные. В скобочках нет. Так левее мне. Не туда. Так, кусты непроходимы, понятно. Так, это у нас... Кожевенник, да? Надо продать что-нибудь.
What kind of governor is Sir Hanush?
Sir Hanush is a good lord. Things won't be the same when that wastrel Sir Hans takes over. That will be a sorry day.
What's life like in Ratai?
We got sturdy walls and 2 castles to protect us. There's not many towns have that. And we got everything we need here. We got an apothecary, a swordsmith, an armorer. We got a beautiful church and fine alehouses.
How do the Ratai folk get on with the refugees?
Well, they have it tough, no doubt. But there's not enough room for them here. How much longer will they be living on our streets? Nothing good will come of this. What if one of them's brought the plague with him?
Have you heard anything about the Cumans in Sigismund's army?
I don't know if it's just old wild tales, but I heard truly terrible things.
Ладно, давай поторгуем. Надо что-то продать срочно. Рубашку, да. Карту сокровищ пока не буду продавать. О, купила. Краеная, да, купила? Кстати, надо туфли одеть. Забыл что-то туфли одеть. О. Угу.
Hey, look out!
Сори, бро. Та самая собака, что ли, да? Которая до меня докопалась. Так, здесь уже можно бегать. Ты у нас горожанин, горожанин. Понял. Окей, идем дальше. Горожанка. Тут у вас что? Пойдет собака. Ты телепортируешься, что ли, за мной? Хватит меня преследовать, чертова собака. Так, ну, видимо, вот он, местный замок. В него и надо бежать. Сколько вообще денег? Непонятно, сколько денег. Угу, купальни, да, здесь меня вроде могут зашить. То есть вроде могут меня зашить, да? Служанка, хозяйка.
I'd like to order something here.
And what is it you'd like?
А мне могут зашить одежду? Не постирать, а зашить. Ну ладно, чё ходить с девушкой?
Heard you have nice girls here.
But of course. Money first, though. $40 монет за бабу.
I'm not giving you that much.
And how much are you willing to pay?
За местных 25 дам. Провинциалки, что с ним взять? Ну ладно, 30.
I'd like to make use of the back.
So what are you...
I've
That can be arranged?
I'm not giving you.
And how much...
30. Ладно, почему-то нельзя торговаться. Но мыться мне вроде не надо. Одежду пока стирать тоже не надо. Что мне нужно, это... Так. Что тут есть? Клеймо преступника. Типа, если я сидел в тюрьме, да, то эффект от тюрьмы меньше. Понял. Увеличить время, с которым вы без сна, да, уровень энергии снижается на четверть медленнее. Неплохо, кстати. Странник. Чем хуже постель, тем лучше вы спите, наоборот. Это бред какой-то. Ваша мысль станет становиться на 20% быстрее ночью, медленнее днем. Бред. Вы можете 30% дольше проезжаться без пищи, но голос крутит меня быстрее. Какой-то бред. Сплошной бред. Ну, бессонница неплохая тема. В принципе, тут нормально. Но бессонница, да, очевидно. Ага, красноречие. Ну, Ну, здесь я вообще-то хотел представителей знати, да, взять давно. Потому что, скорее всего, уговаривать придется здесь кого-то из знати чаще. Ну, это логично, чем кого-то из простолюдинов. Да, представитель знати. Опять повесить с котелка. Так, ты же меня пропустишь, да, брат?
Halt! Who are you and where are you going?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith. I'm going to see my liege, Sir Radzig Kabila of Dvoyets.
Of course you are, lad. And I'm the Pope. What do you want from his lordship? And what makes you think he'll see you?
Начинается, он даже в город меня не пускает, хулиган. Попробуй.
Come on, I'm not some peasant. I'm Sir Radzig's blacksmith and I need to speak with him.
It's my job to stop you. Now bugger off.
Братан, это чё?
I may not look the part, but I know about honor and duty. And mine is to tell Sir Radzig what happened to the sword he commissioned.
All right then, go ahead. It'll be your skin if Sir Radzig isn't pleased.
Так, окей. Город меня пропустили. Так, уже слышу. Уже слышу, что кто-то просит о помощи.
Did you find out what actually happened?
Folks say it was an account of our silver and how Sir Radzig sides with the king.
How does life in Rat Eye suit you?
I suppose it was kind of them to take us in, but then they just left us to fend for ourselves. Nobody gives a damn about us.
Непродуктивности получился разговор. Так, ладно. Здесь надо занятие, да? Вот сюда маркер поставим. Пойдем заниматься, как говорится, делами. Ох, какая лошадка, я бы себе
Be a bit more careful.
взял такой куныш. Ага, знакомый парень. Не тот ли, которого сам начальник стрелял за долги?
I see you survived.
Aren't you observant?
Ты
You
все
still
еще
owe
не
me.
должен.
Don't think I've forgotten.
I don't owe you. I owe your father, and he's dead. So get out of here.
Ах ты ублюдок.
You can't avoid this forever, you know.
Of course I can. It's you who can't piss me off forever.
Do you really want to make me angry? Do you really think that's wise?
No, I don't. Fine, I owe you. And what am I supposed to do about it? You think you'll get anything from me? Look at what I've got. But maybe I could. Maybe I could tell you where you can find some money. If you forgive my debt, that is.
All right, then. Start talking.
No. First, I want you to swear you won't be demanding anything else
А, да
from
хрен
me.
с тобой.
Very well, then. Talk.
When we were running from Skalitz, I heard something. I don't know who said it, It's a miracle I could even hear it in that chaos. Either way, somebody hid a lot of coin under a dovecote.
Under a dovecote? And that's it?
That's all I know. How many dovecotes could there be in Skalitz? If you've got the guts to go back there, you're bound to find it.
Fine. We'll see.
Значит, сокровище под голубятней, да? Запомним это дело. Это дело мы запомним. Так, ты у нас местный ремесленник, да?
God be with you.
Но у них всех типичные разговоры. Не буду этим заниматься. Бакалейщик. Капец. Блин, а как тут у кого починить шмотки, интересно? Рогаликами торгует. Кого тут починить шмотки можно? Так, ты, видимо, местная таверна, да? Ох ты, на частной территории. Сори, бро.
What the hell was that?
Я сам хз вообще, что происходит. На частную территорию кто-то зашел. Угу, мясник. Да, поговорим, брат. Тут не частная территория? Частная территория. У всех, блядь, частная территория. А где мне квесты брать? Алло.
What was that noise?
Здравствуй, Макал.
God be with you.
Are you the brawler who takes bets?
What's it to you?
I'm a Skalitz
боец, да?
refugee, and I'd like to try my luck against you.
Hang on, I know who you are. And I'll only fight you for silver. Got it?
Are there any rules?
Aye, a couple. Whoever lands on his arse or runs loses. And no knives, axes, or any of that shit. You'll forfeit your wager for that. Got it?
А почему за серебро
Why for silver?
берется?
Do I really have to tell you? Look at yourself, and then look at the others. All they've got to wager is their labor. But you've got coin.
Ну
All
давай
right,
попробуем.
let's fight then. If you think you can take me.
Hold your horses, laddie. First, you have to prove you're a worthy opponent for me by beating two other regular brawlers, Stephen and a fellow they call Ringlet.
А, типа он самый сильный, да, из них? Окей. Так. Ну лады, а где? Кудряшка, Штефан. Угу, оружейник. Наверное, оружейник-то мне не помешал бы. Так, брат, кто из вас тут оружейник? Так, крендельками торгует. Всяким говном торгует. Броник. А, вот, да.
What the hell are you doing?
Так, приветствую, ребята.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Так, а, вот, видимо, у них можно доремонтировать. Вот торгуем. Вот это цены, братик. Вот это у тебя цены. Вот это цены. Блин, бритва за 1,5К, ничего себе урон. Кинжал самый большой урон. Булава, верный друг. Ну и цены. Ну и, как говорится, у тебя цены. Почти продать можно. А, он тоже оружие тогда покупает. Ну, с такими ценами тут пока нечего делать. А броник где? Понял. Так, где броник? Здесь, да? Портной еще есть. Здравствуйте, броник. Здравствуйте, здравствуйте, сука.
My respects to you.
Респект мне выразил. Некоторые люди просто очень мучили. Для некоторых уроков вам нужно будет заранее иметь определенные знания. Учителей в игре может быть больше, но для каждого умения сможете взять только 4 урока. Так, насчет ремонта, во-первых. Только котлетную почему-то можно, да. За 18 монет. Блин. Почему? Почему так? Ох. Ахенская темная бригантина. Да, найс сцена. Просто найс сцена. Угу. Латные налокотники. Миланские латные наплечники. Да, на это у меня, конечно, вещички продаются. Но все это стоит, конечно. Все это, конечно, диких бабосов стоит. Так, что ты мне можешь там починить? Котлет домой. Ну да, его надо починить. Так, 17, да? Можно поторговаться? А почему здесь так все странно работает? Почему я не могу с ним поторговаться? Что происходит? Не понял. А, все, он отремонтировал, что ли? Типа, я даже торговался. Да. Что-то я, видимо, не то нажал, но не суть, ладно. Окей. К портному еще пойду зайду. Лаборатория алхимии. Так, ты, видимо, местная портниха, да? А, у нее типа презентабельные шмотки всякие. Боже, какие есть огромные цены, это просто жесть. Кстати, вот это, да, неплохая штука. Коричневая шляпа. Вот это неплохая штука. Вот это прикольная тема. Баяние дает много. Ладно. Ты у нас тот самый портной, да?
God be with you.
Брат, надо чинить. Все надо чинить. То цены. Видим, пока только так хватит. Пробуй торговаться с ним.
Can we do something about the price?
All right, so.
Но я могу только так.
What about this?
That's not enough.
Эх ты. Так, 46,5 он, да? Блин, понятно все. Все понятно. Ну ладно. страж местный. Местный страж галактики. Так, надо еще тут побегать. Умыться можно. Помылся, поди, как смог. Так, это алхимия, да? Аптекарь.
Heavens, lad. You're looking bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. Last time I saw you, I thought you were ready for the priest.
I'm feeling as good as new.
I'm glad to hear it.
I want to learn to read. Who should I go and see?
There's a retired scribe in Ushitz. He could teach you.
About that debt.
Какого долга? А, я должен ему полтишку, да?
It'll take me a while longer.
I understand. There's no hurry. I'm sure you'll honor your debt.
Блять, что я ему должен полтиху. Ёбаный в рот. Сори, брат. Я к тебе больше не приду. Чё ты пыришься на меня? Бокалейщик еще один. Так, это бокалейщик. Булочник местный. Угу. А вот здесь, видимо, можно пивасик купить. Так, сейчас пустовато. Ну да, похавай с котелка. Пока никого нету. Почему бы и нет. А где все? Частная территория опять. Опять у вас частная территория. Так, служанка из корчмы. Что у нее есть? Мясо, вино. Овсянка.
God be with you.
Do you know if there's anyone around here who could use my help?
No one I can take off.
Эх ты. Эх ты. Ладно, пойду еще немножко поисследую тут.
Help me, people, please.
Сапожник. А, сапожник, видимо, да? Сапожник мне похилит сейчас. Сапожки мои.
Jesus Christ be praised.
4 монеты, да? Ну, окей. Да, поторгуемся. Давай-ка, брат, поторгуется.
Sure, why not?
3,8.
Are we agreed?
That's not enough.
Что значит маловато? 4,2, да? Давай 4.
Forget it then.
Да почему ему не нравится? Блин, он теперь вообще цену поднял. Ладно, хрен с ним. Не стоит он того. Ты у нас кто? Торговка. Давай поторгуем. Бесшумные туфли, да. Бесшумные темные туфли. Да, прикольно. Мне бы, конечно, не помешало. Сапоги дворянина больше 1000 стоят. Это сапоги. Так, ладно. Туфли починили.
Welcome, Henry.
Вот тоже какой-то знакомый. Корчма где узнал.
How? What are you doing here? I took you for dead.
Oh, it's a long story. What about you? How did you get out of Skalitz?
You wouldn't believe it. A frightful storm broke that night, and Sigismund's heathens ran back to their camp. They never dreamed Sir Radzig would use the storm as cover for our escape. The entire village slipped away as quiet as mice while no one watched. In the morning, when those bandits attacked, all they found was an empty castle with an old goat inside. I wish I could have seen their faces.
So do I. You tricked them nicely. See you later.
Понял вас. Корчма, корчма. Корчмарь, да? А где заведение, вход? Вот это? Ладно, не суть. Ремесленник.
Good health to you.
Тоже пока ничего нету. Так, кому здесь можно с кем-то подраться? Может, с тобой? А, типа с бедняком могу подраться? Давай.
Good day to you.
You're Stephen, aren't you? Milan tells me he won't fight me until I beat you.
Oh, yeah? Then why would you want to? Well, never mind. I'll fight you if you pay me. What do you say?
За 2 гроша он сам дерется. Охренел, что ли? Я один бы еще подумал. Ебать, просто размотал молодого. Просто размотал он. Еще и обобрать его, естественно. Кинжал. Не такой уж он и бедный. Не такой уж он и бедный оказался. Так-то уж. Так, побежали, чтобы он нас не запомнил. Бля, как мне вернуться теперь? Так, где я вообще? Ого. Вот это унесло. Ну так, одного я товнил. Вообще изи. Еще я грабил. Еще и на кинжал он надрал, да? Вообще красиво получается. Так, теперь надо еще одного заовнить. Кстати. Так, вот с тобой, да, можно помахаться? А ты самый сильный. Мне надо на Б. На Б бежать. И там драться с кем-то. А, еще один бедняк, что ли? Кудряшка. Ну, давай.
Good day to you.
Aren't you Ringling? Milan says I have to beat you before he'll take me on.
And you're that blacksmith's lad, right? What do you want out of it? You're not living in the dirt here like the rest of us.
Maybe not. But why shouldn't I try and beat some coin out of him too?
Yeah, and you can pass it on to us that need it. If you want to fight me, you dandy, then pay up. Or fuck off.
Так, тоже за 2 гроша. Берется, да? Давай, брат. Давай, давай, бля. Нет, брат, так у нас с тобой ничего не получится. Так, это, естественно, тоже грабим. Пока вам отключки. 25 грошей. Нихера не богатые. Давай, брат, напишешь, как оно там у тебя все прошло. Так, ловкость, да, мне 3 появилась. Хорошо. Так, ну гроши я вроде уже подфармил. Да, 71 я накопил уже. Это хорошо. 71 грош уже хоть что-то. Кинжал, наверное. Почему нельзя? Странно, почему нельзя кинжал одеть? Так, торговка, да? Ну-ка. Блин, нельзя почему здесь торговать. Я бы и так слил бы все. Ну все, теперь могу с местным чемпионом сойтись. Так, ладно, пойду за чемпионство бороться в кулачных боях. Братик, я всех победил.
Good day to you.
Let's fight.
You gave those two a pretty good hiding, and I made a groschen or two in bets. You Skalitz fellows are good for my purse.
Тоже 2 гроша, да? Ну давай, братан.
You'll pay for
Все, братан. Ну, ты, конечно, был неплох. Ну и ты, естественно, тоже останешься без бабок после такого. Ну и все. Так, чему там у него украли? Колпак, безусловно. Ну так сойдет пока. Кстати, очков пока нет, да? Так, сходить ли мне сейчас к этому пану? Или сначала пойти откопать труп? Пойду сначала попробую откопать труп. Пойду-ка сначала попробую откопать трупешник. Так, я могу, кстати, кенджик одеть? Да, почему не могу его одеть? Странности какие-то. Так, по деньгам сколько? 100 монет, да, уже понял. Нормально. Так, а это, видимо, туда, куда мне нужно, да? Ну, почти. Что это вообще за локация? Кока-кола. Это гребаная собака. А, это... Ого. Так, это собаки, которые, да, видимо, меня будут разрывать на части. Если я вдруг... Значит, тут трупы откапывать. А сам где этот могильчик? Ну, вообще собаки далеко. Так что, по идее, должен свободно здесь раскапывать, да? Достань кольцо мертвеца для мельника пешика. Но в округе вроде никого нет. Где копать-то, только скажите. Угу.
Nothing on the left hand. The right? Oh shit, there's nothing there either. Where the fuck is that ring? Oh, that stench makes me want to puke. Peshek will pay for this.
Блять, наебал меня. Он меня наебал? Серьезно, блять? Серьезно, блять, меня наебал? Так, куда мне вернуться-то, где он был? Здесь, да? А это что? А это что? А, бля, не туда, что ли? Господи, не туда прибежал. Еще столько мест у меня здесь не исследованных, оказывается. Ну-ка. О, кинжал, походу, могу одеть. Блять, а почему я могу одеть? Он уже перестал быть правильным. Так, какая-то местная церковь, да, видимо? Здравствуйте. Ты узнал, где гнездо. Не хотите ли немного поторговать? И что, такая милая девушка делает одна в столь поздний час? Почему не могу с ней... Если это торговка, почему я не могу с ней торговать? Кто-нибудь подскажет мне? Ты кто у нас? Аптекарь, конечно. А, блядь. Ну я верну ему сейчас долг.
Good health to you.
Да, давай. Давайте я верну долг.
Here you are.
Thank you. I'm glad to see you're a man of honor. Is there anything else I can do for you?
Все. Вернул я ему долг. С местных бедняков все спиздило. Пойду еще немножко поразведаю, да? Тут вот что-то есть. Вернусь к этому местному дурачку, пешику. Купец. А, это купец. Сейчас, видимо, не работает, да, у него лавка? Окей. Интересно, что именно купец делает. Так, здесь что? Так, окей. Охотник. Вот у охотника, наверное, чему-то научиться, да, можно. Костел. Так, это что? Кузница. А что кузница делает, интересно? Стрельбище для лучников. Понял. Точильный круг. Блин, как здесь до хрена всего. А здесь что? А здесь аресталище. Так, понял. Ну хоть не до аресталища. Что? Найди сокровище под голубятней. Так, пока не до этого. Надо, видимо, сюда вернуться. Слышь, братик.
Why are you waking me?
Давай, вставай, блядь. Ты меня наебал с трупом. Блядь. Ладно, придется поспать. А можно бы быстрее вот это вот все делать, интересно? Давай, 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 давай. Давай, 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 давай. Ох, красиво. Он, блядь, серьезно спит до сих пор? Нет, ты, блядь, серьезно?
Leave me be, I want to sleep.
Да ты охуел. Ты охуел столько спать? Ну, после такого надо похавать. Ну и где он? Вот ты, наебчик, ну чё, выспался?
Try unlocking this trunk. Hold the lockpick in your right hand and use it to feel out the tumbler. In your left hand, you hold the blade and use it to turn the whole mechanism like glue. It's quite easy. It only takes a bit of practice. Now try poking around in the lock with the pick until you feel the
Так,
right
помощь, пожалуйста, мне во всем этом деле. Чтобы вскрыть замки, у вас в сумке должна быть хотя бы одна отмычка, хотя лучше иметь одну или две в запасе, потому что от использования они снашиваются и в худшем случае могут сломаться. Вы начинаете скрывать замок, удерживая Е напротив замка, а перед вами появится диаграмма запорного механизма, на которой вы должны найти верное место для того, чтобы вставить отмычку. После этого вы должны использовать отмычку, чтобы повернуть весь запирающий механизм. В то же время вы должны поддерживать положение отмычки относительно поворачивающегося механизма так, чтобы вращение относит отмычку от уязвимого места. То, насколько вы близки к уязвимому месту, показывается размером указателя. Если уязвимость найдена, указатель становится золотым. Если пытаться повернуть механизм, вставив отмычку неправильно, его заклинит, отмычка повредится или сломается. Это сопровождается шумом, который может привлечь ненужное внимание.
Got it? Good. Now turn the whole lock to blade, but don't stop holding the tumbler with the pick. Otherwise, you'll be fucked and you'll have to start all over again.
Блять, нихуя.
You forced it and broke the lockpick. That crack could be hurting Kuttenberg. You have to watch out for that. An experienced guard will recognize the sound at once.
Ой, что за дичь? Пиздец. Как же это сложно на самом деле. Брат, у меня все отмычки поломаю, что делать?
Hey, hey! What are you playing at here? Hey!
Да пошел ты. Ну и что делать?
There was a corpse in the grave, but no ring. What the fuck is going on?
Easy, Hal. Hold your horses. If the ring wasn't on the corpse, the executioner must have taken it before he buried the body.
You see where this is going. You want me to get the ring from the executioner?
Clever lad. Only I wouldn't recommend talking to him about it. It's a bit touchy on the subject of robbing the dead. It'd be better to pinch it from his house.
Alright, I'll go and find that ring.
It should be in a trunk somewhere in the house. And look here, Henry. Do you know how to get past a lock?
Get past the lock? You mean jemmy it off with a crowbar?
No, you don't. I mean the delicate, gentle art of opening it quietly and with sensitivity, like popping a young maiden's cherry.
I have some experience.
All right. I'm glad to hear you're not as clumsy as you look. Here's a lockpick for the job.
Я, блять, вообще не понял, как эти ебаные замки взламывать. Слышь ты, ебаный пекарь-самоучка.
Are you...
Can you tell me something about the other millers?
There's a couple of other fellows around here in my trade. Wojciech in Kohelnitz and Simon in Sassa.
Tell me about Wojciech.
He's young and hot-blooded, with a short temper. But he's a fine fellow when you get to know him. His heart's in the right place, and he's always willing to lend a helping hand. Unfortunately, he got himself into a feud with that usurer, the merchant Wolfram Kruger. Slimy bastard he is. And now they're sworn enemies.
What about this Simon in Sassa?
An odd one he is, a loner who don't talk much. But he's as dogged as a hunting hound once he gets his teeth into anything. He won't let go until he sees it through, even if he has to walk over dead bodies.
I've got the money to pay that debt.
And I was afraid you had a chamber pot for a head. Hand it over. That job's still going, if you're interested.
Sure, I'm on it. Tell me something about yourself.
There's nothing much to tell. I was born at the mill, I live here, and I'll surely die here. But before I do, I've plenty of work to do, and I hope I live to see peace in this land again.
Would you teach me something about the milling craft? Like how to get things out of strangers' purses into your own?
Aye, why not? You're handy enough. No doubt you'll master it. Come behind the mill where we won't be seen.
Так. Как невидимость и заметность снизить. Вот так вот, да.
I'll stand here and pretend I don't know you're there. You try sneaking up behind me without me seeing you and take something from my purse. First, you have to rummage in the purse. The longer you do it, the better chance you have of finding something valuable, but also of getting caught in the act. Once you've found something you want, you've got to pull it out, carefully, but fast enough so I don't notice. Try stealing my dagger. It's there, mixed up with other things.
Карманная кража, да?
Caught you! If this was for real, I'd be yelling for a guard. Try it again.
Блять, а как?
Caught you! If this was for real, I'd be yelling for a guard. Try it again.
Ну и что ты, блять, хочешь от меня?
Hey, hey! What are you playing at here?
Слышь ты.
Caught you! If this was for real, I'd be yelling for a guard.
Сколько можно, блять?
Caught you! If this was for real, I'd be yelling for a guard. Try it again. Caught you! If this was for real, I'd be yelling for a guard. Try it again. Caught you! If this was for real, I'd be yelling for a guard. Try it again.
He doesn't look drunk.
Caught you! If this was for real, I'd be yelling for a guard. Try it again. Caught you! If this was for real, I'd be yelling for a guard. Try it again. Caught you! If this was for real, I'd be yelling for a guard. Try it again. Caught you! If this was for real, I'd be yelling for a guard. Try it again. Caught you! If this was for real, I'd be yelling for a guard. Try it again. Caught you! If this was for real, I'd be yelling for a guard. Try it again. Caught you! If this was for real, I'd be yelling for a guard. Try it again.
Ебать, как тут все сложно.
I'll stand here and pretend I don't know you're there. You try sneaking up behind me without me seeing you and take something from my purse. First, you have to rummage in the purse. Once you've found something you want, you've got to pull it out. Careful. Try stealing my dagger. Caught you! If this was for real, I'd be... Caught you! If this was for real, I'd be yelling for a guard. Try it again. Caught you! If this was for real, I'd... Caught you! If this was for real, I'd be yelling for a guard.
Как же
Try it
это,
again.
блядь, сложно.
Caught you! If this was for real, I'd be yelling for a guard. Try it again. Caught you! If this was for caught you! If this was for real, I'd be yelling for a guard. Try it. Caught you! If this was for real, I'd be yelling for a guard. Try it again. Damn fool. I'm not gonna wait for him forever. Caught you! If this was for real, I'd be yelling. Hey! That's mine! Fuck! A pickpocket! Thief!
Блядь, что происходит в этой ебаной игре?
Help! Arrest that thief! I see a thief! God!
А, пиздец. Что за бред, нахуй.
Miller Peshek sent me. He's very sorry, but by mistake he didn't give you the full weight of flour last time. He says you should come and get the balance.
That rogue, how much is it?
Half a sack. That's nothing to sneeze at.
It certainly isn't. I'll go there right away.
Давай, брат. рот ебал ты взлома, просто такой дебилизм нахуй. Просто можете нахуй идти с этими взломами, блядь. Нахуй, блядь, ёбище. Пошли нахуй с этими замками, бля, ёбище. Это ты заебал меня, ну и серьезно заебал уже. Кто это нахуй придумал? Что за уебок придумал эту систему? Бля, дебилизм, сука. Я просто в рот ебал, нахуй, это все.
What? This is nothing but an ordinary copper band. It's not worth a 10 penny.
Ебать, изи, наконец-то, нахуй. Все спизжу, блядь, после такого, блядь, пота ебаного. Еще пожру у него. Пешек, блядь. Куда ты там съебался, пешек?
Day.
Привет.
I'll have that ring for you.
Good. Nice to know you're the sort of lad I could trust with a job like that. Now run with the ring, the Wojtek, the miller in Kohelnitz. He'll have some work for you, and I'll have something for you soon too. A clever fellow like you will never want for work. At the very least, I'll buy risky goods from you. I mean the kind that used to belong to someone else and you can't sell to just
Просто
anyone.
банда мельников.
Stolen goods. Thanks, but no thanks.
Я не
I'm not a thief. I'd like to try pickpocketing again.
All right, but if you keep me waiting again.
Hey, you!
Так.
Halt! Surrender! You've committed.
Блять, вот и бутылочка правоцветия до меня добралась.
You were seen thieving. Well, you won't forget this in a hurry, because it'll take a nice pile of coin to fix it.
Блядь, 60 монет.
You're making a serious mistake.
Ah, but that won't help.
Пиздец. На нахуй. Стой, братик.
Fuck you, there'll be no surrender.
You were seen stealing. This definitely won't come cheap. You'll learn.
This is sure.
What?
I can't pay that.
You don't pay?
Very well, go. Get the fuck out of here, you shit.
Пошли вы.
Bring it on. I'll slaughter you.
Here. Save your whining. I'm not done with you yet.
Someone saw you stealing.
Go.
You should have thought twice about what you're doing. That will land you a fat fine.
Да, на долбоебизм здесь, конечно, с этим законом. Блин, придется в город идти. Иначе бутылка правосудия меня найдет. Пиздец, 60 матчей придется отдать. Ой, 60 ебаных монет. Ну, бля, почему он за мной не бежит? Да, все сдаю. Не убивай меня. Только не убивай меня.
You should have thought twice.
Oh well, what can I do? Here you are.
You've purged yourself before the law, but I'll be keeping an eye on you. You can be sure of that. And hand me over those stolen goods.
Не, блядь, только... Что, блядь? Иди нахуй. Он все забрал у меня, что ли? Пидорас, блядь. Пошел ты нахуй, пидорас просто. Уебище. Такая дичь, блядь. Так. Скиллов нет, да?
Good day, Henry.
Good day, good day. Блин, не могу понять, чувак этот должен меня ждать за мельницей, типа я, чтобы научился, как он... А вот он. Я думаю, куда ты пропал, братик?
I'll stand here and pretend I don't know. First, you have... Once you've found...
Да, я понял, я все понял. Я тебя хорошо понимаю. Мне кажется, пошел. Сколько пошел-то? Алло.
I'll stand here and pretend I don't. First, once you've found, try stealing.
Просто баг на баге. Ну все, научит у меня карманным кражам, да? Пиздец. Какой-то пиздец происходит. Да. Ну ладно. Так, ладно, схожу по плану к этому. Посмотрим, что он скажет мне на тот факт, что я проебал его меч. Здравствуйте.
Здравствуйте. On my soul, it is him. What are you doing here, lad? We thought you were done.
Все-то они меня знают. Так. Я иду
I'm going to speak with Sir
повидаться с
Radzig.
паном.
Is he here?
He's in the palace with Sir Hanush of Ratai. They're feasting in the Knight's Hall. What do you want with him?
My father made him a sword. He asked me to deliver it to Sir Radzig.
I don't see any sword.
No. Bandits attacked me and stole it. I need to tell his lordship what happened. And then I'm going to find the sword.
Of course you are, Hal. Good luck.
Thanks.
Первый стражник, который меня нахер не послали. Сразу же. Так. Ну и где он у нас? Стражник. Сюда, видимо. Толка. Ну или он где надо мной? Нашел.
Your Graces, I have to tell you in all seriousness that this land of ours is in the shit. Deep fucking shit. Don't you agree?
I might not have put it as eloquently as you, Hanush, but I've been driven out of my own castle, so I'm hardly going to disagree.
Indeed. But Pirkstein is yours for as long as you need it. There's room enough for your men and you here at Rattay, and I'm sure my ward won't have any objection to me lending you his castle.
I'd be honoured. Pirkstein is at your disposal as long as you wish, Your Grace.
Just as well you have another castle at the other end of town, eh? At any rate, I'm beholden to you, Sir Hans. And to
Так,
you,
ну тут
Sir.
какая-то политика местная идет.
I don't
Вообще
like
не
to speak ill
интересующая.
of your people, Sir Radzig, but, well, there's no love lost between the townsfolk and the refugees. There's been talk of criminality.
No, they'll have to get used to it until the situation's resolved.
But when will it be resolved? And what on God's earth is this war even about? I won't lie, sir. I don't understand it.
You aren't alone, Father. I believe Sigismund's original intention was to persuade Wenceslas to accept the imperial crown and to leave the rule of Bohemia to him.
Who could blame him? I know Wenceslas is a friend of yours, Radzig, but even you have to admit he brought it upon himself.
I can't deny the king neglected affairs of state for other pursuits. There is a need for order in the land, but I don't think the lords who sided with Sigismund realized just what Hungarian order looks like.
Hungarian order.
What concerns me, sir, is how a good Christian could resort to such brutality.
To give him his due, I don't think he expected the lords of this country to stand behind the king. But thanks to him, we're tearing ourselves apart, and now he has to get things under control.
But why in God's name does he have to use those barbarians?
Money is the root of all evil, young sir. Wars are costly, and this one has dragged on for a year. Sigismund ran out of coin for knights, so he recruited those whore sons that settled in Hungary. The less he pays, the more they make up for it with plunder.
That's why he attacked us. He was after our silver.
What are you doing?
Вот это я так нормально залетел.
Clear off.
Wait, it's Henry. Henry, who disappeared after I clearly ordered him to remain at Taunberg.
I'm sorry, sir, but I had to bury my parents.
Had to? Do you think you were the only man who lost someone there? But the others listened to their lord.
And it wasn't just your own life you nearly threw away. So Robard and his men risked theirs to save you.
I'm sorry, but I had to.
Oh, there you go. When you have to, Radzig.
Your father was a remarkable man, and your mother, she was remarkable too. They deserved a Christian burial. Did you manage that at least?
No. I was attacked by thieves. I wouldn't be here now if it wasn't for that girl.
Girl?
The miller's daughter, Teresa.
The miller's daughter saved you from the footpads? Oh, there's a tale to tell your children.
I owe her my life.
Так, ну они ровно о том, что меня девчонка спасла от разбойников, да?
But without Sir Robard, we'd both be dead.
Oh, that's what I call a good woman. Hang on to that one, lad.
Still, it's a great shame your parents are buried in unconsecrated ground. That means purgatory for them.
Be quiet, Friar. I didn't invite you here to eat me out of house and home and deliver a sermon while you were doing it.
If you're so concerned, Father, maybe you should save the innocent souls of these fine Christians yourself. Go to Skalitz and consecrate their graves. I assure you, if you're killed by bandits, your soul will soar straight to heaven, as long as someone buries you in consecrated ground first.
If there's anything left to bury, that plump carcass of yours would be quite a feast for the wolves and the crows. And one skeleton looks much like another, so how would we know which were your ordained bones or those of Sigismund's Tartars?
Be that as it may, why have you come here?
I must get your sword back.
Sword? My sword hangs here at my side.
No, the sword my father forged for you. One of those thieves stole it from me.
They almost killed him and he already wants to go back.
Takes after his father, I suppose. Lad, I've lost a castle, a village, silver mines, and a good half of my subjects. Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
I understand. I'd feel the same way. But prudence is the better part of valor, and a dead man keeps no promises.
Aye. The woman had to save his fat from the fire, and now he wants revenge. What kind of fool are you, boy?
He's no fool.
Достали меня унижать.
Henry, you have courage, but you need training, arms, a horse. Or do you mean to beat this thief at dice?
No, sir. Please, take me into your service and give me the chance to learn these things.
Меня и так каких-то непонятным именем назвали на русском языке, хотя на английском меня Генри зовут.
Lost your sword, puts a robot in danger with his actions, and now he wants a promotion.
So Capon's right.
What you say is certainly true, except for fleeing the enemy. You would have run as well, believe me. Henry's earned some punishment, but how do you punish someone who's already lost everything? Courage and blind obedience are good qualities for a soldier, but a wise man also appreciates loyalty, perseverance, and determination. Besides, that was a fine sword that his father made. If he thinks he can get it back, I won't turn it down.
My lord, he's a peasant. You can't make a squire of a peasant.
Why not? Someone made a priest of a pig.
He isn't a peasant, father, he's a blacksmith, and recent events have left me in need of his skills. So, you'd like to enter my service?
Sir, Yes, I would. You won't regret it.
Oh, I probably will. I'm doing this for your father, lad. Don't it disappoint me.
Oh, fortune has finally smiled on you today, lad. Make the most of it.
Now that I think about it, Sir Hanush, the boy needs training and experience, and you need spear carriers.
That's true. Bailiff is always complaining about your people making trouble in the camp. Maybe one of their own among the guard might help.
It might. In any event, it will prove valuable experience.
But let's be clear. You're the one paying him. Captain Bernard, see to his training, and then send him to the bailiff.
Yes, sir.
And don't spare him.
You can rely on it, sir.
Don't forget, Henry. Don't disappoint me.
I won't, my lord.
Тоже назвал меня индоржихом. У кого из переводчиков повернулось, блять, назвать меня так. Так, ладно. Напросился на службу сквозь унижение. И теперь мне надо, да, идти потренироваться. Но сначала я кое-что другое сделаю. Само собой. Здесь что? Здесь типа второй мельник, да, есть. А здесь у нас... Я пойду сначала сокровище возьму. Что за путник? Дальше, ладно, не суть. Труп на дороге. Остановиться. Так. Обобрать. Ну, почему нельзя? О. Ух ты, ничего себе у него. Что происходит?
What are you doing, you murderer?
Я этого не делал, слышь ты.
When I got here, the body was already lying there.
What are you doing here? Nearby a corpse? Nearby a murder?
Блять, откуда она взялась? Что за подстава?
I'm looking for humans and killing them.
You? Very likely. Horse shit. You're covered in his blood.
The humans ambushed me and cut me up just a while ago. And now you're out to pin this on me.
Well, it's true it ain't safe in these parts. I've got a funny feeling about you, but I can't be absolutely sure.
Откуда она вообще здесь взялась? Меня обвиняет.
We'll just have to report it to someone. Unfortunately, there's not much we can do about it.
Слышь ты, иди отсюда. Дай нормально полутаться. Оп, все, красиво. Так, чем подобрали? Блин, ну шапка вот эта 200 монет мне вообще нравится. Особенно мне нравится то, что, наверное, я смогу ее продать. Модная рубашка не очень. Модные синие штаны. Одену. Одену. Так, а меч могу одеть? О, наконец-то. Наконец-то у меня будет свой меч. Хоть не совсем он мой, но ладно. Ладно, поехали дальше. Все на месте, да? И здесь мне надо найти под голубятней какой-то клад. Окей. Под голубятней. Да, найти бы еще здесь голубятню, блять. Найди сокровище под голубятней. Да, легко сказать. Во-первых, я уже забыл, как в эту деревню войти. Так, там кто-то до сих пор. Так, вот бандиты, что ли, блядь? Твою мать. Я... Стой, стой! Что, блядь? Все понял. За сокровищем не пойду больше. Я все понял, понял. Я больше не пойду. Ебать, меня размотали. Да, вот это разнос. Ну, это после разговора, да? Бля, я тут О, как все плохо. Мне придется еще раз замечательное путешествие совершить. Я надеюсь, я еще раз найду труп. Потому что нужно залутаться. Да, это, конечно, вообще дичь. Но еще в этот раз не будет этого трупа, да? Капец, блин. Вот это я обделался. Ровно. Да, нет трупа в этот раз. Так, ладно, сразу в обратку идем. Ровно. Какой-то неизвестный город мне. Примирительный крест. Ледечку. Это что? Точильный круг. Ну, исследованное место. Сюда сгоняю. Так. Похилиться бы на самом деле. Ну ладно, пойду до другого мельника. Отдам ему кольцо это. Как понимаю, это местная гильдия воров. Да. И он мне там будет всякие задания давать. Подобного рода. Так. нас кто? Странник.
Is that some new kind of game?
Здорово. Странник, блядь. Олехи рога у него есть. Отдыхай, брат. Странник. Да-да, вот такая вот она. Опасная жизнь средневековых странников. Нарвешься на алкаша какого-нибудь. Тебя придушит, разденет. Что с этим не поделаешь? Живучесть получена, новый навык. Что вообще по навыкам? Тяжело пока, да? Так, сейчас будет развилка. Нам налево надо будет. Ой, извините. Ты у нас
I've
кто?
got this plan.
Нищий.
And it's safe as houses.
Примитивный крест. Кристофер Милс.
You're not adverse to a bit of profit, are you?
Ладно, брат, пока тебя не буду трогать. Собаки по жопе дал. Что-то шнапс вообще, конечно, долго не выветривается. Ой-ой-ой, беда, беда. Наклюкался. Сейчас в поле упаду. Оп. Ой, ргается. Да. Тяжелые последствия у шнапса местного. Сука. Блять, почему я ускоряться не могу?
Shame I can't swim.
Не умеешь плавать? Что ты, блядь, умеешь вообще в этой жизни? Ну и как мне сюда перебраться? Может быть, рыгнуть посильнее? Я смогу перебраться? Буль. Так, нашел, где перейти эту речку все-таки. Уже неплохо. Бля, надо часок подождать. Это дичь какая-то. С этим шнапсом просто, блядь, невозможно идти. Сука, до сих пор под шнапсом. Так, вы кто? Девушка с мельница она. Почему, блядь, можно только обокрасть? Поговорить с ним нельзя. С кого вы меня понимаете? Ладно, поговорим с Войцехом местным. О, у него какое-то обучение есть. Скрытность.
I'd like you to teach me how to be better at stealth.
Certainly.
Мастер. Блин, тут 5-й уровень нужен. А, новичок.
I'd like to practice the basics.
All right, but it'll cost you.
60 монет.
Maybe another time.
Miller Peshek from Ratai sent me with this ring for you.
A ring?
Here it is.
Useless fucking bauble. You must be Henry, right? Peshek told me about you.
What the? Why did you throw it away? Do you know how much trouble I had to get it? Peshek said it was important to you.
Like I said, it's a piece of junk. It was just a test to see if you've got the balls to work for the miller. It's a custom of ours, testing fledglings in the trade with a nice little wild goose chase. We need to see if you'll be hobbled by pointless principles, or if you're willing to use your head. Congratulations. You passed the test, and now we'll have a few jobs for you.
Замечательно.
What am I to do with these things I pilfer? No one will buy stolen goods from me.
Buying and selling stolen goods is a crime. But if they're worth something, I can make sure they're, properly cared for. Not that I'd buy them from you, but I could, store them for you. And you'll get some coin for taking care of them before.
So if someone loses something, and I happen to find it, I can bring it to you to store, and I'll get groschen for it.
That's the arrangement.
Mm-hmm.
I've got some goods here whose owners might miss them.
All right. Let's see what we can do about that.
Ну-ка нахуй продать. У него есть учебник какой-то, да, подпирание замков. Бля, отмычка 23 монеты стоит. Что за дичь? Шляпа. Угу. Украина бог знает где. Продам тоже. Чего продаем? Ну, нормально. Уже неплохо.
What is it?
Do you need help with anything?
Just in time. There is a certain matter I need resolving. I have some scores to settle with the commander of the Talmberg Guard, and I want to get my own back. You may have heard that Sir Robard of Talmberg is a stickler for having all his gear neat and tidy.
The commander of the guard? Sir Robard? I'm already confused. Just tell me what I need to do.
It's like this. I want you to break into the Talmberg armory and steal a few Waffen rocks with the coat of arms on them.
Ah, and once Sir Robard finds some of his guardsmen's equipment is missing...
He'll see to the commander of the guard, who's the only one with keys and answerable for their safekeeping. When Robard finds out he's losing things from under his nose, he'll have him whipped. And I'll get what I'm after. Satisfaction. Take at least 5 Waffen rocks to make it a proper stink.
5 накидок из арсенала?
Consider it done. What am I to do with the Waffen rocks once I have them?
I'll burn them to get rid of the evidence. Just make sure you don't get caught.
I'd like you to teach me how to be better at stealth.
Certainly.
I'd like to practice the basics.
All right, but it'll cost you.
Okay.
Now, pay close attention.
Так, скрытность прокачалась. Ключи от арсенала, да. Окей. Ну-ка сразиться. Блять, мне сражаться-то нечего, ёбаный урод.
I'll slaughter you!
Go! Ебать, ебать. Понял нахуй. Я все понял.
Jesus, look where you going.
God be with you.
Так, а я уже...
I've got some goods here.
All right.
Я продал мой или нет? Вроде продал. Обучение.
I'd like you to teach me how...
Certainly.
А, да, все, понял, ну ладно.
Well.
Ну ладно, хоть здесь успел все пройти. Сюда, наверное, надо. Надо научиться махать мечом. Вообще меч бы какой-нибудь купить. Любой хотя бы. Хоть какой-то меч бы купить. Здорово.
God be with you.
Can I ask? What do you think of Sir Radzig?
I hear he's on good terms with the king, probably why Sir Hanush opened the door to him. Sir Radzig seems like a fair man, and folks say he's a good governor.
What's young Lord Capon like?
He'll be the governor here in a few years. Sir Hanush is just his guardian until he comes of age. The young lord spends most of his time making merry. But he'll grow out of it. He's no fool.
What's life like in Rattay?
Till Sigismund came, and then you folk, it was a fine, peaceful life here.
What will become of the Skalitz refugees?
I'd like to know the answer to that myself. I hope things can settle down quick, and you lot can clear off.
Perkstein is a fine castle.
It'll be even finer once you all clear out, and I can move back into my chambers.
Do you know who those soldiers of Sigismund's are, Captain?
They call them Cumans or Kipchaks. Our lord says they fled from the Mongols to Hungary and settled there. They're herdsmen and excellent horsemen, and barbarians, too, for all that they claim they've turned to Christ.
Thank you. That's all I wanted to know. I'm here for training.
Yes, you're that boy Sir Radzig sent.
I'm not a boy.
That's for me to decide. Right now, a boy is exactly what you've seen. And because you've never held a sword in your hand before, we'll start with something simpler.
Very well.
Come with me and listen closely. I don't want to be repeating myself. So let's see what you're made of. Hold it properly. Keep moving. Never stand still when your life depends on it. Right, good. Now, try attacking. You've got to put your back into a good slash. No use waving the sword around like you're swatting flies. Go into the attack with your whole body. Try slashing from various sides to get used to it. That pointy tip isn't for decoration. Try stabbing me with it a few times. Let's go! Well that will do. Slashing, stabbing, and movement are the foundations that you build everything else on. Now, let's try something more complicated. One strike, I can simply fend off. You mustn't give your opponent time to react. String your strikes together. As soon as you finish one, begin another. Strike, strike, strike. What are you waiting for? All right. I don't have all day, boy. Now let's see how you do with defense. It's not hard to block a basic strike. Just watch out and move your sword into the path of the blow. Ready? That. Well done. Good. Very well then. Let's see what you're made of, lad. Come at me and don't hold back. Good. See, I lure you, then attack unexpectedly. Fine, enough. You're not a complete dead loss. It'll be hard work to turn you into a master, but you have the basics. Let's try something more advanced. When in combat, keep an eye on the space between you and your opponent. That is your space. Try to attack from the side the opponent will find harder to block in time. I'm holding the sword raised up, do an uppercut. My sword is low, lunge. Let's try it. You strike a few times at the side where I'm not holding my sword. Good. Wrong. Good. Right. Lesson 2. Everything you've learned about blocking is wrong. When I cover, I can simply fend off your blows with my sword and gain control of the space between us. It's better not to control just the space, but actually your opponent's weapon. Attack! I'll show you. All right, that will do. Now you. The trick is to stay in your stand. As soon as I start to attack, you block. Move knocks the blade aside. That's it. No, not like that. You mustn't hold the sword there. You have to move along with the attack. Again. Too soon again. Try and catch the rhythm. See the sword move, you move at the same time and deflect it. Not like that! No, that's not it! Not like that! Ow! No! Again! Nice! Well done! No, that's not it! No, that's not it! No, that's not it! Not like that! Wrong, damn it! Wrong!
Ow!
No! No! Again! Not like that! Right, now we'll try it a little faster. Concentrate and block just at the moment I start attacking. I'll strike you from above each time so you can see it well. Very good. Ah, that's it. Ah, that's it. Nice. All right. Go.
Ow!
Go. Captain Bernard. Wait a while, Henry. Greetings, Sir Hans. What brings you here?
I was on my way when I noticed that you're entertaining Sir Radzig's esteemed guest. Not the same as holding a hammer, is it, blacksmith?
It's Sir Radzig's orders.
I know. I'm actually here to train at the archery range. My hand's grown heavy lately. You don't mind, do you, Bernard?
Not at all, my lord.
Good day to you, blacksmith boy. Try not to hurt yourself.
Попизди мне тут еще лощеных высос.
Where did we finish? Yeah, leading the opponent where you want it. There's one more way to evade a strike. Simply step aside, attack, and I'll show you. Let's go! All right, try it. It's important not to move too soon. I'll see where you're going and hit you. But the same will happen if you move too late. I'll attack slowly now. As you see me, raise the weapon, jump aside. You'll throw the opponent off a bit, and there's your chance.
Ну давай, блядь.
No, again. No! Wrong, damn it! Good.
Ой, блядь.
Again. No. Wrong. Good. Wrong. Well done. Fine. Now try it a little quicker. Try and get used to the rhythm. Never take your eyes off your opponent. See a strike before it's even properly started. That's it. All right. And the last thing for today, a trick. You raise the sword to force your opponent to block, but then change the direction of the attack at the last moment. The opponent won't even know what hit it. Try it. Draw back the weapon, then change the attack zone and strike, so I don't have time to react. Very good. 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 Wrong. Again. Well done. Wrong. Damn it. Well done. Well now, that wasn't too bad. Maybe we'll make a soldier of you after all. But don't get cocky. You have to train hard and persistently. You might have talent, but talent alone won't do. Practice. Don't leave yet. Sir Radzig also wanted me to teach you archery. Come with me.
Еще из лука надо научиться, да, стрелять?
Do you need help?
Так.
You all know what happened there. Help your neighbor.
Let's see then. Take this bow, go and stand in position over there, and we can start. And another thing, put on this arm guard. Without it, you could flay your forearm with a bowstring, so be sure to wear it.
Thank you, Captain.
Save the thanks, and get in position. Now concentrate. A bow ain't exactly the weapon of choice of a knight, but it can come in very handy. You've got two bandits coming at you from a distance. You shoot one in the eye, drop your bow, and draw your sword on the other. Emperor Charles, God rest him, encouraged his subjects to learn archery. He even organized contests in Prague. But you wouldn't have gotten far there. You're holding the thing like a piece of firewood. But enough talk. There's the target. Try and hit it. Draw the bow, aim, and release. Try to get a feel for the rhythm. Inhale on the draw, hold your breath for a moment, and then release the string. No jerky movements. Just let the string slide out of your fingers, as if you were about to draw it back more. It's all one movement. The arrow aiming at the target and flying at it. Shoot away. What you have there is a training bow. The arrow drops quickly. Once you've trained a bit, you can get yourself a better one. Then those arrows will fly so fast you won't see them. Don't forget the arm guard. Once you've mastered the bow a bit, you won't need it anymore.
If you want to hit anything, you're going to have to aim.
Ах, чуть-чуть в этого мудака не попал.
Well, that was awful. I didn't imagine a village yokel like you would have much skill, but you failed to meet even my low expectations.
I don't know why you're wasting your time, Sir Bernard. Nothing will come of him anyway, and at the first sign of trouble, he'll run away like any other cowardly peasant. After all, he's done it before.
What did you say?
Calm down, boy. Keep in mind who you're talking to.
A braggart who was born with a silver spoon in his mouth.
Now, you've really done it. You'll go to the stocks for that.
Calm yourself, Sir Bernard. If the blacksmith boy feels he can prove himself, then let him try. Do you think you can beat me? Well?
Anytime.
Very well. If you defeat me, I'll give you my bow. If you lose, you'll have to pay up. Do you even have any coin?
I have enough.
Good, then let's get to it.
Блять, да я не умею. Тут же нереально стрелять.
Well, I didn't expect that. Probably just wasn't your day, sir.
I told you I have a heavy hand. Ever since I fell off that horse during the last hunt.
Я, блядь,
What are
выиграл,
you
что ли?
grinning about, boy? I think you owe me a little payback. How about a sword fight at the arena?
If you like.
Sir Hans, is this necessary? Sir Hanush has already had words about you fighting with your subjects. He explicitly told me.
I know what he told you. You can just tell him I didn't listen to you. So what's it going to be, blacksmith?
If we must.
Excellent. Then let's go.
Let's go. Ебать, я его размотал.
Well, you got the better of me this time, blacksmith. I must be having an off day.
Are you alright, sir?
Don't worry your mangy head about me, peasant. We'll see each other again soon enough. You can keep my bow. Its best years are behind it anyway.
Давай, давай. Лохан, блядь. никчемный.
You better hope his lordship hasn't taken it badly.
He shouldn't have challenged me.
Careful. You might be under Sir Radzig's protection, but you'd be wise to stay on good terms with the other noblemen too. Now go to the rat house. The bailiff's waiting for you there.
All right, Captain.
Did you see his lordship, the Margrave, parading through?
Еще петоч получил.
Hear ye, good people.
Так, куда идти-то?
Be a bit more careful. Hey!
My respects to you.
Master Bailiff, is there anything of interest going on here?
Nothing of interest to me, thank Christ.
Печально.
I'm to put myself under the bailiff's command.
Ah, so you're the young man Sir Radzig appointed?
Yes.
Very well. Sir Radzig asked me to test you a little, and as it happens, you've come at the right time. We've a few disputes to settle. It seems some of your former neighbors have been acting quite inappropriately. I was hoping having one of their own on the town watch might help sort things out.
You can count on me, Bailiff.
You're certainly bold. I like that. Have you been to see Captain Bernard?
Yep, I never even broke a sweat.
You're a bit high and mighty, aren't you? Well, anyway, you're going to assist my town guard. Come to the church in the afternoon. Yaroslav the watchman, Nightingale they call him, will wait for you there. He'll show you around the town and teach you a little about keeping the peace. And you need to stop by the armory to pick up some gear.
Yes, Bailiff.
Он бабосиков мне накинул. Заступив в дозор с соловьем на интервале между 7 утра, 11 утра и 7 вечера. снаряжение вооружений. Окей. Ну, пойдем заслужим. Так, у меня там, по-моему... Так, характеристики есть. Основание вашей выносливости не будет замедляться, даже если оружие набито. Сможете нести 15 фунтов больше. Когда противнику будет стоить меньше выносливости. Ну, ничего интересного здесь нет. Ловкость. А, это уже, да. Боже. Да. На ловкости, конечно, мало каких-то перков. Да. Скачаю, ладно. Тут еще какое-то интересное место, да, есть? Персонаж с заданием. Еще один, да. Новое занятие. Ну, пойду все-таки сначала получу. Приколюхишься. Может, реально что-нибудь интересное дадут. Здорово. Здорово, служивец, как говорится. Так, стражник.
I was told to pick up a kit here.
I'd say there's not much room for improvement. You already look as good as any vassal, but your wish is my command. If my memory serves me, you're entitled to a helmet, a gambeson, and a club.
That's all.
You want a kiss and a hug as well?
I mean equipment.
It's quite enough for patrolling the town. You're there to stop trouble, not start it.
Сюда получил. Дубинатор мне дали, блядь. Ну, это хуже, да, чем мой? Тоже хуже. Херню, короче, дали. Хоть дубинатор есть. Так.
Certainly. I'll fetch it right away.
А у кого тут задание? У тебя, да?
Good health to you, sir.
Do you know if there's anyone around here who could use my help?
Aye, it could be something for you. Bertold, our local gamekeeper, was looking for help with something a while back. Why don't you ask him if he still needs help?
Окей. Но такому бравому воину, как мне, нужно заступить сначала на службу. Сначала заступаем на великую службу. что, братишка? Заступаем на службу. О, Агнешка. Так, Агнешечка.
Did you find out what actually happened?
What do I know?
О нет, какая-то старая бабуля. Так, священник.
What's life like in Ratai?
We got sturdy walls and 2 castles to protect us. There's not many towns have that. And we got every...
Все, пошел ты. Так, а сколько время?
Beneath thy mercy we take refuge, O blessed Virgin. Disdain not our supplications in our distress.
Заткнись. Вступив в дозор с соловьем, интервале между 11 утра и 7 вечера. Сейчас сколько?
Good health to you, Henry.
Между 7 утра и 11. Чё?
Beneath thy mercy we...
11 утра и 7 вечера. Сейчас 12 утра, по идее, могу заступить в дозор.
Perils, only pure and blessed one.
Как дозор заступить? Где он? Где Соловей ваш?
Poor wretch. Sigismund and his murderers took everything I had.
Корнелиус.
Good day to you.
Понял.
My home, my family, my livelihood. Be merciful, good people.
Так, ты тут, Соловей. Наконец-то. Я все ищу.
Here I am. My name is Henry. We're supposed to go on patrol together?
I see you're kitted out.
Ready to get going.
I'm Nightingale. Aren't you that lad the mill wench brought here on a cart?
Teresa. Yes, she rescued me. She turned up with Captain Robot and his knights.
All honor to the girl. She has bigger balls than most men. Tell me, how did you pay her back?
Well, I thanked her.
That's not much, is it? You should go and see her when you get a chance. So, how did you end up in the service of the bailiff?
I wanted to enter the service of Sir Radzik, but he sent me here to learn.
And learn you will. You're lucky, lad. Sir Radzik must like you. Most lords would have just sent you on your way.
Come with me, Henry. We'll patrol the town and then check on the taverns to make sure they lock up in the evening.
I'm ready.
Don't forget, I'm supposed to try you out and, with the help of God, teach you something. So I expect you to deal with any misconduct yourself. I'll make sure you don't do anything too stupid. Let's go.
Развалю тебя сразу же.
This is our church, St. Matthew's. It serves not only as the house of God, but as the crypt of the lords of Lipa, our masters. The gravedigger lived right round the corner. The priest, too. Our parish priest. Ah, a man shouldn't speak ill about servants of the Lord.
Эх, вот, наконец-то я
This is
брал
our
солдат.
rat house. Pretty big, eh?
Наконец-то
The bailiff and his hands live there, and our maestro proto-notarius, the scribe. And the jailhouse. You don't want to see the inside, not even as a guard. Naturally, we have an executioner too, but he doesn't live in town. That wouldn't be proper, as I'm sure you know. He lives by Gallows Hill, the other side of the creek. This pillory was brand new in autumn, and 2 people have already been rotting on it.
The swordsmith lives here.
The people come up close and have a smell. Fresh bread and
What the hell is going on here now? Go and check it out, Henry.
If you won't go to the church, go back to your people.
Слышь ты, урод. Ты чё этот порядок в первую же смену,
What are you two screeching about?
нарушаешь?
Stop making such a ruckus.
Это,
About
блядь, да.
time you turned up. This filthy beggar thinks.
My name is Jane.
No one cares what your name is. This filthy beggar thinks she can come and stink in front of my shop. I want you to get rid of her.
Не, ну с какой стати в натуре она тут сидит, охуела, что ли?
Must you sit here, of all places?
Yes, I do.
С какой стати обязательно? Почему, сучка?
Folk drive me away wherever I sit. I can't keep walking all day and night.
What's the problem here?
This is my shop, and I won't have beggars sitting on my doorstep. Let her go and squat in a square. She won't be in anyone's way there, and there's plenty of
зерно рационализма в этом.
Can't you show us some Christian charity, Armourer?
What? Have you any idea how much I've given away in alms, even to this witch only yesterday?
Is that true?
Might be, might not.
Did you get any alms or not?
Yes.
Ага.
From the Armourer here?
Так.
I don't know. And even if I did, that was yesterday, and my belly's empty again today.
Ах ты врунья.
What would you know about it?
We're both good Christians, aren't we? We should each give something to the poor soul.
And what then?
Then Jane will be on her way. Immediately.
King Solomon now, are you, lad? Fine. Fine, have it your way.
God bless you, and you too, citizen. I won't be a nuisance no more, really. Thank you.
Изи разрулил просто стояно.
Jesus, you're as bad as each other.
Видал, да? Видал? Тебе еще у меня поучиться. И я тут наведу свои порядки. Даже не сказал ничего.
It's a bit of a shithole. Even so, you should be thankful to Sir Hanush. If the town burghers got their way, your folk wouldn't be let anywhere near the town. And now our people aren't too happy with him. Some fools are even calling for Sir Hanush to finally hand the fiefdom over to the young lord, Sir Hans Capon. Sir Hans's father, old Sir Yeshke, may God rest his soul, kept it till he was an old man. Then he retired from it, first to Moravia, then to eternity. Sir Hanush is managing the fiefdom until Sir Hans comes of age. They're related by blood somehow, the same great-great-grandfather or some such. The time's coming soon enough when the estates have to be handed over. These affairs often end in conflict. I hope we have nothing like that here.
Заткнись. Просто возьми и заткнись.
This square here, it looks much better during the markets. Then it's filled to bursting with folk from all around. We've also got the baker's shop here, and that mad merchant Wolfram Pruder. Pruder has a pretty daughter, but he keeps her on a short rein, which the young bucks are none too happy about. I heard he even keeps the poor lass locked up at home all day.
Попробую ее откупорить, безусловно.
There's one alehouse here on the market square, the Trader's Tavern. The other's up by the gate. We'll be going there later. Let's move along to the inner bailey.
Как скажешь, брат. Ты здесь старший. Веди меня куда хочешь.
Look here. See that filthy beggar? By Christ, I'll show the bastard.
Что? За что ты бедняков, чувак, унижаешь? Слышь ты.
Comfortable, are we? Arms, please, sir. Who do you take me for? Are you stupid or just insolent? Well, what's the matter? Stupid, then. There's no begging allowed here, so pick up your stinking arse and haul it somewhere else. Who am I bothering here? Me. Us. Everyone. If Sir Hanush saw you here, he'd take a whip to you. All right, I'm going. Damn beggars. You offer them a helping hand, and they want the whole arm. Hey, Henry's come to see us. Clear. Beggars belong at the church.
Понял, братик. Здесь нельзя.
Here's the forge. The blacksmith has some trouble. He's not working at the moment, but his apprentice is standing in for him tolerably. I hear you're a blacksmith's apprentice too. You lot could help if needed, couldn't you?
Us? What do you mean?
You and your master, or your father, whoever taught you. What is it, lad?
My father was the master blacksmith. He was killed in Scullies.
Ah, I'm sorry. I didn't know.
Thank you. So am I.
My papa died not long ago. Of course, it was old age got him. That's not the same, but I know a little how you feel. The Ratte fiefdom is pretty big. Naturally, it starts here by the town and continues along the Sasau River all the way to Kohelnitz. Then there's Gallows Hill, lots of farmhouses scattered around. Neuhof, Merhoyed. Master Smill is in charge of Sir Hanush's stables. He's by far his best vassal. It's all a bit complicated for a newcomer, I suppose. This lord here, that lord there, this exemption here, that right there. Exemptions from exemptions, rights to half of something, and so on. It'd take you a year to make head or tail of it. This tower was only half the size when I was a young lad. Sir Hanush had it extended and made into an armory.
How are you, Henry?
For the love of God, I've come from Skalitz, and all I ask of you
God be with you, Benesh. How goes it?
Well enough, Nightingale. It's quiet today.
Good. Where's Moimir, anyway? Isn't he supposed to be here with you?
Ah, yes. He hasn't turned up yet.
Oh, I see. Now, where might he have got to, then?
I don't know.
You don't know, eh? Let me tell you something. When the bailiff finds out Moimir's slacking off, he'll be in serious shit. And being a friend of his, you wouldn't want that, would you?
No.
So it's better if I deal with it and we leave the bailiff out of it, right?
Yes, I suppose so.
So where is he?
In the tavern. He was thirsty, so he...
Went for an ale. We know how that goes. Come on, Henry. Let's go and find that idler, and you'd better talk some sense into him.
Значит, я сейчас буду своих служивцев уже, да? Унижать, угрожать. Хотя здесь первый день. Ах ты, ублюдок. И ты тоже.
What the fuck are you doing here when you're supposed to be on the gate? Move your carcass and don't guard the gate. Not a word. Get moving. You're lucky it was me found out, not the bailiff, or God forbid, Captain Bernard. Out!
What you do? Here.
Hey, watch it. Come and sit with me, Henry. Let's have a drink. That fool got me all worked up.
Me as well, the lazy bastard.
My words exactly. And just when we need every pair of eyes. You never know when the humans might creep up on us. But that's enough about that. Let's not let it spoil our day. Listen, since we're sitting here anyway, how about a little game?
Why not?
Конечно, сыграем. Конечно, братик, давай. Сейчас я размотаю. Так.
Just as you ordered.
Ладно, переходит сет нормально. Ну ты охерел.
That's it.
Че, дальше будешь кидать? Да ладно, ты чё, братан?
Oh no.
Ебать ты лох. Блять, ты как так? Ух ты, сильно. Вот это сильный ход был. И неудача. Красиво. Пиццуля сгорела. Пиццуля сгорела, братишка.
Got it for you right here.
Я на верочку, как всегда.
Your turn.
Ну, по-моему, изи катка.
That's it.
По-моему, легчайшая, брат. По-моему, это легчайшее. Ну что, закончился мой дневной дозор?
Just one more thing and we're done for the night. Ringing the end of the day and closing the taverns.
Isn't it still a bit early?
Jesus, look where you're going.
I don't know how it was in Scarlet's, but here in Rattay we close up at this hour. Except, of course, during fairs and big festivals. Then we don't close at all.
I see. Should I go and ring the bell?
If you wouldn't mind. The bell is hanging outside the rat house. Ring 3 times, then go to the Trader's Tavern by the market square and make sure the innkeeper closes up.
I'll do that.
Before I forget, it's forbidden to walk in Rattay at night without a torch. Here, take this one.
God, I've come from...
Так, колокол, да, надо позвонить? И где он, блядь, у ратуши? Понял, надо. Окей. Здорово, служивец. Нормально все? Отпахал смену? Красава. Вот она, жизнь простого работяги. Служивый солдатик. Я прям как олимпиец. Давай, гляди, сейчас огонь зажгу олимпийский. С этим факелом бегу. Ладно, где у вас тут? Колокол. 3 раза, да? 1, 2, 3. Все красиво. Закрой корчму на Лачной площади. Да, изи. Прикрою. Этот блядушник. Давно-давно пора прикрыть эту корчму.
And the canon of St. Wenceslas in Olomouc was so drunk, he dragged the pig to the market square, saddled it up, and rode it out of the town gate. no, we can see that this wasn't going well. So, Sir Peter and I rode off to look for the good canon on his pig. Did you find him? We tracked the filthy beast down to a sty beyond Cronow. I mean, the beast with a tonsure on its head. We never found the real pig, but the Reverend was sound asleep in the pigsty.
Birds of a feather stick together. It seems the same goes for pigs and planets. I toast, gentlemen, to pigs and planets.
God save them bacon.
Sir Hans, forgive my intrusion, but I need...
Oh, but what? You want to join us? Want to buy us around? I'm afraid we don't drink with peasants. You're not in your village now, boy.
No, sir. Curfew's been rung. The alehouse is closing.
Nothing closes while I'm sitting here. If that's all, you're dismissed.
Are you out of your mind, lad? You can't cross his lordship. He's got a temper like a bear with gut ache. If I was you, I'd get lost before he shows it.
The bailiff instructed me to close the tavern at the proper hour. He doesn't want anyone disturbing the peace after curfew.
The bailiff? The bailiff can kiss my arse. I trust you haven't forgotten who's the rightful lord of Ratte.
No, it's Sir Hannes.
Oh, is he here? What is he? Hiding under the table, maybe? No! Then what he wants isn't worth a fart in a bathhouse.
Ах, ты еще несовершеннолетний. Бухарик.
Which clearly hasn't happened yet.
Enough! You can't talk to me like that. I'm a nobleman.
Come now, sirs. You're not going to fight here, are you?
We most definitely are. This yokel needs to be taught his place.
Слышь ты, а ну-ка, блядь. Ну давай нахуй. Давай, блядь. Сука, сейчас я тебя нахуй строю. Давай, блядь. Чё, еще, сука?
Crucifix! What in the name of Christ is happening here? Well, answer me, damn you!
This peasant insulted me. I had to teach him a lesson.
By rolling around in the mud like a hog? That's a fine example of noble conduct.
Sir Hanush, the bailiff ordered me
Silence!
to...
You shut your mouth and thank your lucky stars that you are Radzig's ward. Have you gone out of your mind? Raising your hand to a nobleman? And you, Hans, how many times have I told you that drinking with your subjects might be good for their morale, but it's bad for your honor? You spend all your days drinking and chasing wenches, which wouldn't matter if you paid any attention at all to your duties. And now we see what that leads to. Tomorrow, you will go with me to a hearing. Some landowners have asked me to settle a dispute. It'll be an excellent lesson for you.
I had planned to go hunting, but if you think listening to the pointless gripes of a bunch of old fools will benefit me, so be it.
Oh, hunting? Well then, Your Grace, I'll tell you what. You can go hunting.
Really?
Oh, naturally. Who am I to deprive the young Lord Capon of his sport? And you can take Henry here as your page.
Him? Absolutely not.
You'll do as I've commanded. It's time you learned how to lead people, and not just in drinking and brawling. Now get out of my sight.
Sir, I have responsibilities to the bailiff.
Not anymore. Your responsibilities now are the Lord Capon. It's time you learned how to behave in the presence of nobility. Let's go. Tell the kitchen I'm hungry. It's been a long journey.
Говноед подставил меня. Я так и знал, что с ним проблемы будут. Был сразу его затычкой под ребро. Ах ты ж. Видимо, начнется, да, обучение охоте.